Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius. Hello, Aqua Gang. This is going to be for November, and yes, I'm going to try to get all 12 signs done, but as you guys know, I always start off with Aquarius, for various reasons, of which you already know. All right, let's begin. Aquas for November. Let's do C'est La Vie first. Let's just do that. As you guys know, there will be extendeds for all 12 readings that you guys can rent. That would be on my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. In the extended reading section, all the info is below. Click the word more. It's going to bring everything up. And also, so that you don't miss any of these readings, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss nothing. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and the Aquarius Cross Watcher. Wow, that took a while for the first card to come out, Aqua. Patience is a virtue. I feel like right off the bat, even though I don't know what that card is, something is coming in November that took time. Patience is a virtue. Bottom of the deck is an unexpected arrival. So yeah, something is taking a minute. What is this? Sunsets are proof that endings are beautiful too. Everything is screaming endings. If you follow me on Instagram, XI_Missy_XI. I did a live today and it was all about the crows announcing endings. What's crucial about that is endings mean new beginnings because you can't have one without the other. But because it's Scorpio energy, right? We're in Scorpio season. It's all about endings. So something ends when this unexpected arrival comes in. And again, we are feeling out November. So take it as you will, but something could have ended already, or it ends, you know, in November. But I have a feeling something ends before November because the unexpected arrival feels like it's in November, okay? So, blooming season. I keep saying love blooms in the fall. An answered prayer. Wow, this is beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck here is abundance. So you have some sort of prayer that's answered here. It could come in the form of money. This is something that feels like it's not just love, okay? It feels like it's love, it's career, it's money, it's success, it's health, it's prosperity. Honey, it's everything under the sun and of which you deserve, okay? The wheel is going to be turning for many of you very soon, if not already, which is why the blooming season feels really important because it feels like when the wheel turns for you, all these beautiful, auspicious new beginnings happen. But it's the same concept. In order for the wheel to turn, an ending must happen. So this ending here doesn't feel sad, right? Let's say, for example, it's the end of your singleness because the new arrival is an unexpected romantic encounter. Let's say it's the end of a job, right? And it's like there's sadness there, but there's also excitement because you got the job of your dreams or you're starting your new business or whatever this is, okay? Let's get into the tarot here. Here we go. Wow, you got the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. So Lovers, as we know, is a romantic connection and it's magnetic attraction with these two, okay? So they're magnets for each other. That's what's coming. An unexpected arrival in possibly November for you is this. It's the season of the Lovers reunion. I've done readings of that recently, my collective special love readings. Page of Pentacles and the Justice card. Justice card is Libra. But these two scream the universe giving you something you deserve. It is some sort of reward. And I told you, I feel like it took a minute for this to come because you have the Nine of Swords, which is fear. It's anxiety, it could be sleepless nights, it's all of the above. But I have a feeling that this took a little bit longer than you would have liked. It took so long you sort of doubted it was going to come at all. But it comes at the perfect moment, at the perfect time. Someone's been having sleepless nights. You or this other person. The weird dreams and shit. Ten of Wands. Someone's been carrying this load. They've been carrying some sort of heavy load or a burden. I have a feeling that the burden has something to do with love. So is this carrying the burden because they've kept it? Oh, yes, they have. Nine of Wands. Someone here has kept things to themselves out of fear, right? The Nine of Wands is who we call the wounded warrior. And the wounded warrior is somebody who has had past traumas and it affects them in the present day, causes them to not necessarily be so open and vulnerable, causes them to keep their cards close to their chest. But there is some sort of big shift or change that happens here in the month of November for this person that has been holding back, or they've been unwilling to go out on like to go out on a limb. They've been unwilling to leap, and it feels like there's a really big leap coming here. So it could also be the end of this person being very fearful, right? Fearful of commitment, fearful of falling. You have this 10 of Pentacles. I told you money's coming in for some of you. A lot of money is coming in. It's an answered prayer in the form of financial stability and abundance. You have the Page of Wands. For some of you, this could be a younger fire sign. That's a lot of fucking cards. But I'm going to take it because I feel like I should. You have here the High Priestess, which is a very witchy energy, right? She is keeper of secrets. That could be what the feminine sort of resonates with as being a High Priestess, very intuitive. That you're really hard to read and you trust. You know, the thing about the High Priestess card that gets me every time is her feathers aren't ruffled. Okay, she and even though she may be a little bit anxious about something or worried about something, she doesn't let that affect her demeanor, and she doesn't let that affect her vibration or her life. She doesn't let herself get carried away. She's always very cool, calm, and collected, the way a High Priestess or an Empress should be, right? And here we go talking about that leap of faith. There's a leap of faith, but you can see that they've hesitated. Right? Once they make that leap, it's a great, big, beautiful fucking thing. But before they do, there's this hesitancy of weighing it out. And should I or shouldn't I? Or I don't know. Or oh my God. And I mean, for some of you, there could have been having to make a decision between two people. Especially with the Lover's card being there, because it's also the card of a decision in love. Now, you do have the Hierophant here, which is Taurus energy. But the Hierophant screams commitment. It screams a higher level of commitment, very ceremonial, which makes me feel like it's marriage, right? It's something, it's like a spiritual vow between these two people. But there's something very holy about this connection. And it reminds me of Justin Bieber's song, Holy. And I love that song. It's a very catchy fucking song if you've never heard it. Go look it up. You'll love the song. You'll love the lyrics. 7 of Wands, there was a block. But that's what's happening up here, right? The block is being blasted away. It's being removed. You know, it could have been a work thing that caused this to be sort of off limits. Maybe your coworkers, maybe someone here was unwilling to work on themselves, right? And I don't know, there's a big change coming here. I have a feeling you'll be pleasantly shocked and surprised. You know, this kind of doubles it because you have the 8 of Wands here. An unexpected arrival with that energy is something that happens very quick and it's very swift. And it comes out of left fucking field is the feeling that I get. Let's do Crimson Secrets. Commitment. Told you. Told you, full bloom. Same thing as blooming season. Someone here opens up, and it's also the season for you to come together in a commitment. It's definitely blooming season. Love, I keep telling you, they keep saying it to me. Love blooms in the fall. So for some of you, coming in this November is something really beautiful, and it's possibly commitment with a partner that you may have been waiting on, right? And I don't mean waiting because you're sitting there putting your entire life on hold, but put it this way, you're living your best life, doing what you're going to do and not waiting, but you also don't like any of the other options that you've had because you would like it to be that option is my point. Self-sabotage and reminiscing. So someone here has been, if not currently, is a self-sabotager. They tend to push away beautiful things, and it definitely feels connected to the masculine. Doesn't mean the feminines are not self-sabotagers, but I feel like we've done better work. You see what I mean? We're able to more call ourselves out on it and say, I'm self-sabotaging this. I do deserve beautiful things. I do deserve to be happy. And it feels like a lot of the masculines, they're going to fight self-sabotage to the very end. They're just very prone to it. You also have reminiscing, right? I wish some nights lasted forever. If you see this person, they wish the time you spent together lasted longer. Travel. They don't like the distance. Distance and separation, intensity. Because the time you spend together, it's very intense. Right? There's like this major tension between the two of you. And can it be sexual? Yeah. Is it just chemistry? Yeah. I feel like it's all of the above. This is my point. Something is going to bloom, blossom, explode, arrive, happen in the month of November. I mean, count your days, honey. Because, like, I mean, for many of you, it's count your days being single. It's like count your days thinking that it's not going to be them. That's what I heard. Because I think you've gone back and forth on this. It's not them, it's them. It's not them, it's them. Elusiveness and past life. You know, there's a very deep past life connection here. That's why the connection between the two of you, it feels like there's familiarity there with this stranger, right? Upon first meeting them, you felt like, fuck, I really feel like I know this person. And it's been mutual, but they've been hiding in the shadows because, you know, they needed to go through their awakening, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some of you guys mistaken this type of a situation for a fuckface that you're dealing with and have been dealing with and still dealing with. This is just a person like every other muggle in the world, like we were before our Big Bang and our, 10 million thousand awakenings. They just didn't get there yet spiritually. This is not a person who refuses to change or a person who doesn't want to change because they're the victim and they think it's everybody else's fucking fault. That's not the energy that I get. I get where they weren't there yet. They just weren't. They felt it. They know they felt it. They tried to run from it for sure. But I mean, it's magnetic attraction. This is an extraordinarily intense magnetic pull between two fucking ancient old souls that have known each other a very, 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 very long time. Now, the bottom of the deck is surprise, and it's going to be your last card. The reason I smile, it's because as Aquas, we're ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is a planet of unpredictability and, surprises and shit like that. And we don't necessarily love that, right? We don't necessarily love that. But it's going to be a plot twist or a surprise. Whatever this unexpected arrival is in November, whether it's communication, whether it's an influx of money, a windfall, whether this is meeting someone brand new or someone from the past coming in finally ready to sort of be the best version of themselves. I don't know. But like I said earlier, this is going to be something that takes time and requires patience, right? Bottom of the deck is patience. So patience is really a virtue. And it did take time. Look, romantic. With the gorgeous flamingo. Flamingos I've been seeing a lot of, as well as swans. You guys know swans indicate twin flame soulmate connections. The one. And flamingos are basically the same thing. Flamingos are like the more bougier version of the swan. Swans are more demure and classy, right? And the swan and the fucking flamingos are a little bit more like very like, spicy and just a little bit more sexy, and it's pink, and I don't know, but and so this could be really symbolic of like the connection itself. Like you guys are swans, you're fucking two peas in a pod, but there's like this extra spiciness to it. It kind of reminds me of like, it's got a little bit of some razzle dazzle to this connection and between the two of you, this union. And I'm all for it. I fucking love it. You have charming and you have friendship. So the friendship thing could have been how you started. You started out as friends, acquaintances, business associates, co-workers, fucking neighbors, whatever. But it's not friends, okay? But the basis of all great relationships is friendship first. And this is where a lot of people fail in their relationships. They fail because they don't take the time to get to know a person. They just jump into something romantic. And then they find that once the fizzles out, or the spark fizzles out, I should say, that they have nothing in common, that they don't even like this person. They're someone they wouldn't even call friend. And it's like, how can you be romantic and intimate with someone that you don't even fucking really like? You have to be best friends in order for a romantic situation to be very successful. And I feel like there's a very strong friendship bond that will form. And you know, this feels like a really delicious slow burn, because for some of you, yeah, it's someone brand new that you meet, but it's a slow burn in the sense of it took a minute for this to sort of transpire and to come in and happen. And for some of you, this delicious slow burn is because this is a person you've had an ongoing connection with. Now let's get into your extended. Should you wish to rent it, click below this video, the word more. It's going to bring up all the links. Go to my website and we'll click on the first link. It'll take you to my website. And you're going to go look for the November extended readings. Don't forget, also in the extended reading section of my website is all of my erotic timeless readings. Also, the link is below for you to follow me on my second channel, my vlog lifestyle channel, which is called Missy in Wonderland. I'm going to start doing a bunch of stuff there that's different from this channel, obviously. It's more of like makeup, skincare. I'm going to do talk story sessions. I've done Q&As. Yesterday I went live when I got ready and I did a small tarot spread after. So I still want to incorporate tarot in the other channel. It's just you're going to see more of the life of me not doing tarot. All right, so I'll see you guys in the extended, and I hope to see you on my second channel as well. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. I love you guys. Bye.